are you today? This is Munir Kuskusi. Really excited to be here today. It has been really fun today. It was a tiring day, even if we are confined. It was a tiring day. It's really interesting and really nice talks with some friend, some customers. Uh, uh, Even if there are times of uncertainty, there is time for improvement and finding new ways of improving, yes, and ways for changing. And changing for me is a blessing. It's a total blessing. Yes, because I was in this era, in this sector, where uh, I was something like how do you call that? Auto sabotaging, auto sabotage. Oh, in French, it's sabotage. In English, it's more complicated than that. It's sabotage. Okay, so I was in this era, and when I was thinking that uh, I'm just a victim of something, and I was my only victim of myself, of my behavior, of mm, for me how I was dealing with things, and not the universe. So something I think there was a drop. Getting like this was a technical error. I hope now it's okay. Oh, okay, okay then. We are about 16 FPS or OBS sometimes. OBS and streaming live on Facebook and YouTube at the same time. Okay, so I was talking about saying that changing for me is a blessing, and and for me, finding pictures of myself from 2, 3, 4 years ago, I can't. I let you see. This is oh, this, this is me. Uh, I think it's 2 years and a half or something like that. I was heavy, overweight, totally overweight. I was 150 kilos or something like that. 6 months later, I gained something like 10 kilos more than that. 10 kilos more. I was about 160. I couldn't find a picture of myself alone. I'm a private person. I don't show everybody. I'm like that. I'm very private. Uh, that's me. Something I don't want to change. It's like that. I don't expose my family to social media. Okay, so the thing is not how you do it, the how you change. It's not very much important, but I think that the most important thing is when it's like upgrading a software in your mind, if I may. It's like flashing your phone or having a new firmware. It's but you are it's like clairvoyance. It's you you start seeing things differently and start saying, "What? This is impossible. This shouldn't be that easy." I was thinking it was too hard. Uh, yeah, it is hard. It is hard to live like that. It is really hard. It's easier to live like this. This is very hard. I can tell you everything that I was suffering from. I was suffering for uh, my knees. My knees ached all the time. I couldn't walk for more than half an hour. It was impossible for me to stay on my feet for a long time. It was for me impossible. Not that I couldn't do some effort. No, it was impossible for me. I couldn't stand it. It ached so much. I feel pain. Um, I was snorting nylon. Laisse tomber. Ah. Ah. And now, whilst you change, or whilst you're on the path of changing, it's more about your mental perception of things. If you tell yourself that it is hard, it will be hard. And if you tell yourself that it is an opportunity, that it will be an opportunity. And if you say that it's a crisis, that we all gonna die, of course we are all gonna die. I'd rather die happy. And that's it. And for me, the day I decide that my happiness is a priority, it's a total priority, a lot of things changed and changed drastically. And you will start dealing with some new perceptions of people, and the people will start perceiving you differently, which will create pain in them. Not everybody, of course, but the most of them, they will not understand, or they will try to say, "Mm, if Munir did that, that means it should be easy." It is easy. That doesn't mean that everybody can, but it is easy. It's easy as 1, 2, 3. Yes, it's a perception. It's simple. It's really simple. Once you absorb that mentality, it becomes easy. But before that, it is not, because you are in a total denial, and you are living that kind of dream nightmare. And the most dangerous thing that I believe I was on, not the overweight thing, the health thing. Yes, that was really dangerous. I was a borderline. My analytics, my blood pressure was starting to get high. My analytics, I mean the cholesterol, were either in the upper limit or in the red. It means it was total disaster. Yes, but the most important thing for information, the most dangerous thing, is being okay and telling yourself it's okay. It's like lying to yourself that you are okay. Ah, that's fine, that's okay, I'm okay. And I remember one day I told myself, I was talking to myself, talking with myself, it happens, and I thought, how much okay is being okay? And then I just, what's the, how much being okay is okay? And then I started to be uncomfortable. I started to be comfortable being uncomfortable, or at least started to considering it. Once you consider it, you embrace it, and you drink it, and that's all. And and you won't have much more fear in your eyes. That I try the least to judge myself right now than I was 2 or 3 years. Yeah, it's like that. And I try to have fun with my life than never before. As I was saying to my wife, we are just starting yet. I'm just starting to live, because before that, I was just okay. So that is all for me today. I hope you find it interesting. I hope you find it valuable. Let me know in the comments what do you think about, if you are in the process of changing, or if you want to change, or let me know. Ask me. You can DM me, you can send me a message here on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram, everywhere. Okay, so ask me. I will be glad to respond. So this is Munir Couscouzi. I was really pleased sharing with you this historical moment. So thank you very much, and bye bye. Have a nice rest of the day, or night, or the day, wherever you are. Bye.